As a third-time mom expecting my third boy, I still had to buy some baby things, and you bet I used a registry completion coupon to save some money on the deal. Today, I'm going to share with you all the things that I bought as a third-time mom. If you're new here, hey, I'm Marissa, and here we talk about family finance and ways you can budget, save, and make more money for your family. And I'm not going to lie, I really love spending money on baby supplies, on baby things. But I also want to make sure that I have it budgeted for, and I want to be able to save as much money as I can on these things. As a third-time mom with a third boy, I'm not having a baby shower. So these are things that I've purchased and I've saved up for over the months as we've been expecting this baby, but I purchased them using a registry completion coupon. I made a registry at Target and Amazon, and both of them allow you a 15% completion coupon to use when your due date is approaching, for you to get these things for 15% off. I also want to mention, if you are expecting a baby, I have a course called Budgeting for Baby, which talks about everything you need to know about planning your finances for this really pivotal time of having a baby. I will leave a link to that course down below and you can check it out. It's everything that I learned as I was expecting and gave birth to my first son, covering everything from baby supplies that you actually need, how to budget for this time, childcare or being a stay-at-home mom, how to decide all of that, as well as paying for medical expenses. So if you're expecting a baby and you want to be able to spend money on fun things for baby while also finding ways to save and planning for it in your budget, this is the course for you. I will leave a link to that down below. I will also try and leave links to as much as I possibly can from my registries and what I bought that I'm mentioning in this video down in the description box below. I also have a lot of acid reflux right now. You know when it just like sits here at your throat? I need like a Tums or ice cream. Ice cream usually helps. I'm not gonna lie, I was up last night downstairs in the middle of the night eating a couple of spoonfuls of ice cream because the acid reflux was so bad. We're almost there. Okay, so the first thing that I bought was the Ryan and Rose Cutie Pat Pacifier Kit, which is a 5-piece pacifier kit. So they all have different shapes and you can kind of figure out like what one your baby likes, if they're going to like any of them. My first 2 babies would not take a pacifier, so I'm not really banking on this third baby taking one either, but I figured I'd start with this. I haven't ever tried this before, but figured I'd start with it and see if there's one option that he would enjoy, and then we can go buy more of that if he uses a pacifier. The one thing that's nice about having them not take a pacifier is that you don't have to wean them off of it. So I never had to worry about that with either of my boys, but there were many times where I was like, I just wish they'd take the pacifier. So we'll see how this baby feels about the pacifier. The next thing that I got is the Frida Baby humidifier. I already have 2 of these, one for each of the boys, and I'm getting one for this baby's room as well, because when all your kids are sick at the same time, everyone needs a humidifier. So this was just one of those things that was like another kid in his own room. All my boys will have different rooms, and so I wanted to have another humidifier for that other room. Next we have is just what comes in clutch as a third-time mom, and that is diapers. Now, as a second-time mom, I actually had a diaper baby shower, which was really fun, and people brought a box of diapers instead of like other baby things because, again, I was a second-time boy mom. It didn't need a whole lot of things. Also, my first son was born in May 2020. During the pandemic, I didn't even have a baby shower for my first because it got canceled because of COVID. But we did have a little baby shower for my second baby, which was a diaper shower, and people brought diapers. For this baby, I'm not having a baby shower. So we have been stocking up on diapers. One thing that I will like shout from the rooftops is that you never need to pay full price for diapers. If you are able to plan for it in your budget and also have places to store diapers, you should not ever have to pay full price for them. We never have. There are sales at Costco with their huge boxes of diapers. Another thing that Target does very, very frequently is diaper sales, as well as like a diaper sale gift card. So if you spend X amount of money on diapers, then you get a gift card to Target. So like right now, as I'm filming this video, I don't think it'll be happening still when this video goes live, but they are doing a deal where if you spend $100 on diapers, then you get a $30 Target gift card, essentially saving you 30% on diapers. And then you can also pay with your red card and save an extra 5%. So these are just ways that we have stocked up on diapers and saved money and never paid full price for a box of diapers. Target does this promo very frequently. Maybe not the $30 one, but they'll do like a $15 gift card or something. So definitely just something to always look out for. And I always just like to buy diapers if I see that they're on a good sale. So I did actually use my registry completion coupon, and I stacked that with the Target deal that was going on a few weeks ago, where it was like spend $75, get a $15 gift card. So I stacked those deals to stock up on some diapers as well for this baby. Another thing that I bought was the Hatch sound machine. We have one of these for each of our boys in their rooms, but like I said, we'll have a separate nursery room for the new baby. So we are getting an additional sound machine for him. My oldest, he doesn't really use the sound machine a whole lot. I mean, he does use it, but it's on a very, very low sound. But one thing I love about the Hatch sound machine is that it has a lot of things that you can customize and set as schedules. And so the way that we have his set up is that it is red, very, very lightly red when he should be sleeping. And then when it's okay for him to be awake, it'll turn green in the morning. And that means he can play in his room quietly before we come to get him. So it's been amazing, because then he doesn't run into our room and he knows that, okay, green means I can just, get up and play. So I love that feature of the Hatch. So that's why I want to get another one, because we can use it for more than just being a baby. I also bought the Hatch baby travel sound machine. They did not have this when I had my first two kids, so I'm excited to try this out because we love the Hatch sound machines. So I bought this travel one as well that we can clip onto the, car seat or the stroller or wherever we go. Always nice to have a travel sound machine. The next things that I will share are the super glamorous parts of having a baby, but these are the things that you truly need. And that's just all the postpartum care stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of go through this quickly, but basically anything Frida Mom makes wonderful things for postpartum care, for mom care. So I have their witch hazel cooling pad liners, wonderful. The instant ice maxi pads, amazing. I also have their witch hazel healing foam, perfect, and the upside down peri bottle, great, as well as the always postpartum underwear, which is just basically your diaper, which they now have labeled it as postpartum, so that's fancy. And kind of along the same lines, I'm also planning to breastfeed this baby. I breastfed my first two as well. So I know that that is a nice, painful adjustment to the beginning of motherhood, but things that I got with my completion coupon as well this time are the Lancino Soothie cooling gel pads. Those were wonderful last time as well. Also getting the nipple cream, and then I got these Medela soft shells for sore nipples. I know a lot of moms will get the Silverlet things to help with their nipples, and I got that last time with my last baby, but it therefore made my skin have a metallic-y smell, and then every time I'd breastfeed my baby, then his mouth would smell like metal, and I could not stand that. I couldn't stand it. So I got these ones instead so that it wouldn't smell like metal, and then it'll be some kind of protectant. I know silver has other qualities that help with the healing, but I'm gonna try these out and see if that helps. I couldn't do the metallic-y smell, and it was so hard to then get rid of. I don't know why it bothered me so much, but it's so metallic-y. Okay, some other things that we got are a bottle brush. Like I mentioned, I am planning to nurse and breastfeed, but if the baby can take a bottle, that would be wonderful. So I'm hoping that we can pump and then give a bottle. So I bought a bottle brush, and I also bought the Komotomo bottles. These are the bottles that we've used for the other boys, and I say used very loosely because they took a bottle a little bit for the first couple months and then never again. So this time I want to be more intentional about offering the bottle more frequently and keep up on that so that they actually will take a bottle, because that became very hard to not have that as an option when they both refused the bottle. As far as breast pump goes, I ordered my breast pump through Aeroflow breast pumps. You get a free breast pump with your insurance, and so check in with your insurance to see how much of a breast pump you qualify for. But you can go to a website like Aeroflow, you type in your insurance information, they run it, and they will show you what free options you get with your insurance. And there are also some other options that you can pay extra as an upgraded fee to get maybe a nicer pump. So I did this for each of my pregnancies. My first pregnancy, I got the Spectra S1, the blue one. whatever that one is, the blue one, which has a rechargeable battery, which I really liked because I wasn't then stuck to the wall. With my second baby, I got the LV Stride, and that one just wasn't as great for me. It didn't have as much like suction. I was not able to get very much out of it compared to the Spectra. But this time I went with the Spectra SG portable breast pump, and so I'm excited to try this one out. And it's again a Spectra pump, which I really liked for my first baby. This pump did have an upgrade fee when I ordered it through Aeroflow breast pumps, but I didn't have to pay full price with it because I did that through insurance. I also got a manual breast pump, and these come in really handy. They're super cheap. This one was a Medela. It's $26, and they come in super handy, and they can actually get out a lot of milk. So I used this a couple times with my second baby, especially when we had to like actually take him to the hospital when he had RSV and I had to pump. Having this for the convenience of that was so helpful. So I would highly recommend actually getting a manual pump, even if you also get like your insurance electric one, because they can be really helpful. And even though I am planning to breastfeed, one thing that we found helpful with both of our other babies was actually having some ready to feed formula on hand, especially as a brand new newborn. Before my milk came in, there were some times where the baby just would not be soothed, and I could tell he was just still hungry and my milk hadn't fully come in yet. And so having some kind of formula that we were able to feed him was so helpful. So I just ordered like 1 pack of ready to feed formula to make it really easy. And we are planning to go the breastfeeding route right now. If we do switch to formula, then we would probably do something different. But for that short amount of time, having something on hand just in case is really helpful. We also got vitamin D drops and Wellemin's gripe water, which is really nice to have on hand as well to help with soothing baby. Additionally, for this baby, I decided to get a crib and a new crib mattress. When we went from 1 to 2, I did not want to buy a new crib, so we moved our oldest to a floor bed, and it was just a little bit too soon. So my boys are all right at 2 years apart, and this time I just didn't want to worry about the stress of moving my second to a floor bed sooner than we needed to. I was like, you know what? He likes his crib. Let's just keep him there. So we bought a secondary crib, and then I bought a mattress for him, or like a toddler mattress. We do have the Newton crib mattress, and I love it. So I will use that for baby, and then give this toddler mattress to my 2-year-old. And lastly, we bought the Wonderfold wagon, which this thing is huge. It's huge, okay? But I am really excited about it as it seats 4 kids. We're going to be having 3. I know that baby won't be able to like sit up in it for some time, but I think it's a good like future-proofing thing for our family. We took it to the zoo with just the 2 boys recently, and it was awesome. It was really nice. So this was definitely a splurge, but I was also able to get this when Wonderfold was doing a sale, so I still didn't pay full price for it. I will actually do a full like review of this. I feel like once I use it a bit more and I'm able to get more of a feel for it, but we do really like it. It is very large and quite heavy, and with me being this pregnant right now, I cannot lift it in and out of the car, so I will give that. But if my husband is there and he can do that, it's wonderful. So those are all the things that I bought for this baby number 3. A lot of diapers, postpartum care, all of the necessities that we may need, but besides that, he's covered with clothing and baby gadgets and all of that kind of stuff. So I will leave links to these things down below. I'll try to link what I can, and you can check them out there. And don't forget to subscribe for more family budgeting content, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.